Hello to the beautiful people, and in this video we're gonna learn about how can I remove a specific item from an array in the JavaScript. Alright, first of all I'm gonna create a variable with the value I want to delete. So I want to delete JavaScript. Now I have to create an array here. Alright, so we have created an array and we have also created the variable of the value which I want to delete. In this solution we will be using the filter method. And what is the function of the filter method? It simply creates a new array which will be filled with the element that passes a test provided by the function. So now we're gonna use array. Okay, so now I'm gonna reassign the array, but I will be using the filter function here. So array dot filter. Okay, so in the filter function you have to provide the function, and that function will be executed on each element of your array. It would be element returns. So the function that I have provided inside my filter method, this function will be executed on each element of our array. So I have to provide a sort of condition here or sort of test here. Okay, if the value passes the test, then it will be added to our new array, otherwise it won't be added to our new array. So now I'm going to write the element here. So this element represents the each item of your array. Okay, now what do I want here? That it must not be equal to the value which I have provided here. Okay, so now what it will simply does, so it will simply compare the each value of my array with the value variable. So if the element passes the test, it will be added to an array, but if it doesn't passes the test, it will not be added to our array. So now I'm gonna simply console log our array, copy this, paste it here. Let me just run this. As you can see here, in our first array, which is this one, it does have the JavaScript, but in our second array we don't have the JavaScript. So this is how you can delete the specific item from your array in the JavaScript. So if I just try to give it another value, it will simply delete that value. Okay, so if I go for the CSS, it will simply delete the CSS. As you can see here, the first one have the CSS and the second one doesn't have the CSS. So this is how it works. Alright, so we can do the same thing with the arrow function. Okay, I hope you guys would be familiar with the arrow function. So what I need to do here, I'm gonna simply remove the function here, and this and these curly braces. I have to provide the arrow here, and I have to remove this element here. Okay, I think I have to remove the semicolon. Okay, if I just run this function, you can do it is doing the same thing. It is simply removing the specified item. Okay, we have the CSS in our first array, but we don't have it in our second array. Alright, but we have shortened our code to a single line. So this is how an arrow function works. So this is all for this video. If you really find this useful, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and bye bye.